What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our podcast, Don't Stop Beleafing, Season 2, Episode 8, where we talk all about the Leafs all the time to anybody who will listen. I'm your host, Nolan Drinkwalter, and this is my co-host, Jack the Stash Prince, king of the mustaches. Jack, how's it going, buddy?
Good, are you sure about 8?
No. No, I'm not. I haven't changed the number in a while on my phone, so we'll see.
I'm pretty sure it's 7.
No, 7 was last time.
No, there's no way.
It was.
No,
We'll look it up afterwards.
No way we've done 7 episodes.
And in the poll, tell if it's episode 7 or 8.
Yeah, it's 7. No, we've done 6.
Damn.
I have RSS up.
7 it is. Thank you for the poll.
And I'm getting... Make sure you still do the poll, though.
Smash that like button.
Like, comment, subscribe. Do you think Jack should get rid of his mustache? Let's do another poll.
It'll be 100% yes. Actually, it'll be like 95% yes, and that 1% will be your girlfriend. Or that 5% will be your girlfriend.
Mom doesn't like it, but Dad does.
Fair enough. Dave did rock the bald mustache look too, and he looked good.
He did goatee, though.
Oh, right. It was the goatee.
Yeah, it's a goatee. Should I do goatee? Do another poll.
No, because you look way too much like Dave.
You look pretty badass when he did it.
He looked really bad. Maybe he'll look badass for once, man.
Do you think?
Maybe. I don't know.
Man, maybe I should do it.
Do you think Jack will look badass? Our poll.
Another poll.
You're putting these polls up, right?
Man, we got like 7 polls going.
You're putting these up as we're saying them, right?
Oh, yeah,
on
Instagram, they'll all be on Instagram for sure.
Good.
Got to get the interaction up.
That fan interaction, that's what they crave, man.
We're not interacting enough with our fans, so we gotta push some merch or something soon.
Yeah. Speaking of interaction, Steve Shepard, want to shout him out. He's a big listener to the pod. I'm sorry I can't come out and hang with you tomorrow night, bud, but I will be gone.
But tomorrow night?
Volleyball's canceled, so we're going to go out for beers instead.
Steve plays volleyball with you guys?
Yeah, he's on our volleyball team, man.
Oh, man, that's the best. Steve and I, yeah, he was a good volleyball player. He was on the volleyball team with me.
Oh, and
him and his brother.
the shit out of a ball, man.
Oh, they were great. One of them's a lefty. I think it's Andrew.
Yeah. Steve's a righty.
Does Andrew listen to our podcast?
No, probably not.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a surprise that Steve listens to the podcast.
Honestly, I'm surprised anybody does. But we thank you.
So thank you, our one fan, Steve.
That's not true. My girlfriend, Alex, listened to the pod for the first time, and she's also a fan. Might be just
2 fans.
Yeah, but big fan of the pod. So we got another fan on. Need those. Every time we get one fan, I think our demographic or fan base goes up. I'm like, oh, our fan base went up 10% last week.
Like, wait, what?
Now that it's Steve's here, it's like, oh, that's like 25.
Oh my god, yeah. Soon the sponsors are gonna be rolling in.
Yeah, that's good.
So what's going on, brother?
Not too much, man. We got another good old tournament this weekend that we're looking forward to. And we got the Leaf game this weekend.
Yes. Montreal versus the Leafs.
First game of the season for me.
And I'm actually excited for this game because the Leafs have been playing well.
Yeah, dude. 2's a streak.
This year, 1's a streak for the Leafs, man. I don't care. But let's get into it. First, we'll go over the big story of the week. The Leafs beat the Panthers in a convincing fashion, even though the Panthers were a depleted, injury-plagued team. But you can only play the team in front of you, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we beat them.
4-1. And if it wasn't for Bob and Net, Sergei Bobrovsky, it would have been like 6-1 for the Leafs, I think.
Dude, that one save on Woll. Oh.
It hit his shaft of his stick.
It hit the knob.
The knob? Oh my god, man.
The old knobber. I hate the knob ones because you beat the goalie technically, and it's just luck that it hits the knob.
It's just luck. Like, what a friggin' save, man.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, so like I said, if it wasn't for Bob, it would have been like a 6-1 game. That third period, he stood on his head to keep his team in it.
Yeah.
Like the goal Scott Laughton scored only went in, like it was like a lucky goal.
Yeah. They're missing like Verhaeghe,
Verhaeghe,
Kachuk, and Barkov. So again,
Gadjevich, Luostarinen. Is there a defenseman they're missing?
I was just
Kulak.
Oh, they're missing. Yeah, but
Kulikov? Kulak.
I don't know.
It's one of them.
Anyway, but they beat the team that was in front of them. That's important because that's still a big division win.
And what I like about the game is when they got the lead, they didn't sit back in the third at all. They attacked. They kept attacking this team. Because offense is a great defense. Yeah,
and you know what too? If you're excluding the Washington game, the goals against only 1, 2, and 1. So that's a lot better defensive play.
And even the Washington game, one was an empty net goal.
Yeah.
You can kind of wash that one, so it's only 3.
Yeah. So
it's like average.
So you're saying we've maybe found something here?
Oh, man. In the midst of saying we're so done, we are back. This team is back. Plan the parade, Jack. We're back.
I sent you that thing. It's like from The Hangover, and it's like, are we back? We're back, baby. We're back. We're so back.
And we're back.
We're back.
When we thought we were done, we were cooked, but we're back.
Start planning the parade.
They didn't really get hemmed in their zone in the game. Even when they did, I didn't see any grade A chances from Florida. And when they did get a chance, Woll looked solid. That game should have been a shutout for him, if not for the
he looked so good in that Florida game. Just so steady back there.
Calm. There's a couple glove saves where it's didn't even move. It was it's
and then the rebound control too. That's how you know a goalie's really dialed. A hard shot's coming in from the point, and he just softens the blow into the corner, so his defenseman can go pick it up. I'm like, oh, jeez.
Yeah, and I've noticed this year, Woll. I'm thinking of Patrick Waugh. Woll has been playing the puck a lot more when it's shot in, and it's great for the defense because they're not getting friggin' charged by this Florida team.
Yeah, anytime a goalie can come out as a defenseman, it's the nicest thing in the world, as long as you trust them. If they go out and you're like, oh no, he's going out again, that's not a good feeling. But Stolar's playing the puck a lot, and it's good that Woll is
I think that's why Woll worked on it over the summer, is because during that Florida series, those first couple of games, Stolarz is was a third defenseman. He played the puck so well. And then when Woll came in, I'm not saying he's a bad goalie or anything, but the lowest thing he had was his puck playing ability.
Yeah. And that
really screwed the Leafs because they would get smashed by Florida coming in every game.
Yeah, that's a great point, and it makes such a difference. And think of it you already have a guy back if he's in the net to go in the corner, as long as it's within the trapezoid, is not that far of a trip and saves your D a lot.
Oh yeah,
and buys a lot of time,
and saves him from getting hit and worn down and tired in that game.
Yeah, there was I forget who was talking. It was old NHL players. I think it was Medano and those guys. Anyway, they were talking about when they used to dump it in on Eddie Belfour or Waugh or Brodeur or those guys. They're it's freaking annoying. You're dumping the puck in hard from the red line, and they're just stopping it behind the net and playing it up to their defenseman in 2 seconds, and you don't even get your line change off. Almost it's a fast break that's coming right back at you.
Marty Turco was good at it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he was one of the reasons they made that rule.
Some of those old school goalies would go out of their net every single time, and they're literally, like you said, another defenseman out there just headmanning the puck up to the defenseman or forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that too. One thing I'm noticing a lot with the Florida team, they still have the same forecheck where they push the guy up the boards after a dump and chase, and he passes it up to the winger, and that defenseman is automatically coming down and pinching, and then the next forward coming out of the zone is taking over his position, basically covering for him, the F3.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed at the beginning of the game, it broke down quite a bit for them, and it seemed like the Leafs actually had an answer for it this game, but maybe it's because Florida's missing a lot of their players that they're able to best them in this. But man, it's such a good forecheck. It works so friggin' well.
Well, it's smart because you're using players that are available and putting more pressure on our team to make really good plays to get out.
Mm.
When you feel a lot of pressure on you and there's always a man on you, it's a lot tougher when you have less time and space.
And like if you trust that F3 that's going to cover for you,
Yeah,
and like there's like you don't hesitate, you don't have that hesitation
as a
in
defenseman,
pinch.
yeah.
So great
Yeah.
system. And another thing I noticed is they're picking. Like they pick so much. Holy frig. I understand it's not a penalty. I would be so frustrated if someone's always in your way when you're trying to go for the puck.
Yeah. I don't know, though. You think if you just went into them, that's a penalty?
It's a gray area because they're allowed that ice as much as you're allowed that ice. And if they don't change direction, it's fine that they're taking that ice. So it's a real gray area when it comes to interference. So, and like that one goal in Columbus that Easton Cowan scored, he set a pick for JT coming around the net.
I saw that.
A big one. And like
big one.
Borderline
that
penalty.
Was borderline.
But
yeah.
The Blue Jackets are doing it all game too. So it's a weird gray area where they don't really call it, except if you're the Leafs in Game 6 against the Lightning, and Justin Holl sets a pick for JT, and he scores right after, and they get a penalty. We start on that one.
Yeah, it's basically becoming basketball.
Yeah, as long as you don't move your feet.
Just an offensive motion, and it's like pick and roll.
But yeah, like Florida does it so much. I couldn't believe it, man. It was so prevalent in that game. And the guy would come around, you'd dump the puck in, the defenseman would be going for it, the second defenseman coming and blocking that guy. So he can't forecheck.
Well, we mentioned that in the playoffs last year.
Yeah.
That happened a lot. And it bought a lot of time for their defensemen to get the puck to another guy or skate it a little bit more.
And they're not getting hit either. Like, they're not getting crunched.
Yeah, they're not getting crushed, which is like a huge thing too.
So yeah, so nice to see a big win from the Leafs against Florida. Makes me so freaking happy being the Stanley Cup champs.
And you look at these players, like they scratched Dakota Joshua, and now he's coming back better. Woll is playing a lot better. I don't know if maybe we just got to keep scratching guys to wake them up.
Scratch and score.
The old scratch and score. We got that pretty well for every guy now. So,
but nice segue. Now that we're talking about those two guys, let's talk about the third line of Woll, Joshua, and McMahon. They've been together for 2 games now. I know it's a small sample size, but they have been on fire.
They've been looking good, man. And they're big bodies, all 3 of them.
And then you add that speed of McMahon. Like you could see it against Florida. He got a breakaway.
Yeah.
You could see it against Pittsburgh when his forechecking. He looked great. He has 4 points in those 2 games, 1 goal and 3 assists. Woll has a goal and an assist. He has 2 points. His faceoff percentage is 54% right now. He's crushing in the faceoff dot.
Good for him.
And that's including the beginning of the year where he wasn't that good. I don't know if it was Florida. No, yeah, it was Florida. He was 80% in the draw.
And it's funny this is being brought up now because remember at the start of the year, they predicted this as the third line for the Leafs. And there was NHL analysts that were saying that could be one of the best third lines in the NHL. But then everything just went to shit and we had to move guys around and that wasn't the line.
This is why I blame the coaching and maybe not the GM because it wasn't I guess whatever team he put together. But as soon as Scott Lawton got hurt, every line was scrambled from top to bottom.
It was crazy. Like we're predicting all this. Everyone was happy with this.
Yeah.
And then as soon as Lawton got injured, it affected every single line through and through the whole lineup.
Like that doesn't make any sense.
Why? Why did we do that? And what's nice about that line too is compared to the Domi, Robertson, McMahon line. They just seem stronger against stronger teams
and more defensively responsible.
Yes, rather than the other guys, which against weak teams they can pick them apart offensively. But then for games that have a good team that was very responsible and that is a good team, I think this team can match up.
I felt safe with them out there.
I felt safe with them out there. So
yeah, and then Joshua, he had a big hit against Pittsburgh. I forget who he hit, but man, he crushed the guy.
He's got to wake up.
Yeah, and you can see him, if he does that 70% of the games, I think I'd be happy.
And that's the nice thing about the healthy scratch is it actually does force the player to be like, what do I need to add more to my game that I'm not doing that I should be doing? And maybe that woke him up and made him think about it.
Yeah, but I don't know how Joshua wasn't why, I should be hitting. That's half the reason we got him.
I know, but that's half the reason we get all these players that come to the Leafs and then they just stop hitting. They stop finishing their checks because Leafs.
Because Leafs.
Leafs, man. That's just what they do.
Very true, very true. But I really like this third line, and if they keep, again, like 4 points in 2 games is not sustainable for McMahon. I know that. But like if they got 1 goal as a line every 2 games, or like every game would be crazy, but
yeah, for third line.
Yeah. But like every other game, I think I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And just in the meantime, being defensively responsible.
And then even the fourth line of, well, right now it's Lorentz, Lawton, and Robertson on the wing. I almost call that a third line.
Yes.
And that's like 2 third lines at the bottom.
And that's what you want. You know, it gives you a better line matchup, and then you can spread the minutes out too. It's not like your fourth line's getting like 10 minutes. You can give them 12 and 12 or like 13 and 13.
Yeah.
Which makes a difference as far as you get a player like Nick Robertson that needs puck touches. It makes a huge difference.
It does. And he's playing well on that line. I'm loving this player. He's like he's got a better scoring touch, Kerfoot. Maybe not Kerfoot. Kerfoot was good defensively.
Yes, yeah.
But man, the 1 goal in Florida, he skated in. I don't know if it was Mikkola, the defenseman. He beats him to the puck, and that guy is a foot taller than him. Crazy,
and gets the puck out for what's-his-face to score.
Lorentz to shoot in front and Lawton to score.
Yeah, and Lawton got the rebound. Yeah, but all that work was done by Robertson to win that battle.
Spiritual assists.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's an amazing, hardworking play, and that's
and
a small guy.
In the third period when it meant a lot.
No garbage goal for him this time.
No.
So yeah, third line did well. They look fast. They can hit. All 3 of them can hit. I love that.
Yeah.
But I did want to go back to the Florida game because I have a couple things. It was the basement game for 8th place in the Atlantic, whoever lost, which is crazy when you have these 2 teams who were in the round 2 last year.
Yeah.
It kind of makes sense. Like Florida's been in the Cup 3 times now in a row, 3 years in a row. I don't know how like you keep that kind of sustainability for that long. Like it's impossible.
Well, Tampa talked about it when they went to the finals a bunch of years in a row. They just said they were so gassed.
I don't know how you're not.
Year because your summers are short and you're spending some of that time partying. And you know, it's not like it's a rest period like other people are resting and then start working. It's like that party phase and then you have a little rest and then you got to get right back to it.
They did not stop partying.
No.
This one seemed different than like the first cup they got. They were like partying more, it looked like. But I got a fun fact for you here. This is the first game for the Leafs where they scored first and kept the lead the whole game. Every other game, the other team either tied it or they took it over.
Improvement.
Yeah, and they are the last team to do it in the league this season.
We've suffered so much.
Since 67, brother. So yeah, just some fun facts to put out there for this team. So let's go on to the 5 forward power play.
Hashtag fun facts. Let us know if you like that segment. We'll make a poll about it, and then if you like it, maybe we'll do it every week. Fun facts.
I'm full of fun facts like that.
You're a fun guy.
Thanks, man. Thanks. At least someone thinks so. Anyway, let's go on to this 5 forward power play that has not been clicking at all. I don't think this should be a thing on this team this year. The only reason it worked last year is because Marner was half of a defenseman, basically.
Yeah.
And he quarterbacked that power play.
Yeah,
he took the
and
puck
he could
in.
actually skate backwards.
Yeah, and play defense a bit.
Yeah.
So I think it's the stupidest thing to have this year. Like, you can't replace Marner with Cowan and think it's going to work.
No.
And that's no diss against Cowan. He's a great friggin' player and a surprise to this team this year. But man.
Defensively, it's a huge liability when they come back on you. And there was a shorthanded goal because of it.
It was very evident in that game that it was like all 5 forwards went to the corner to follow this one fucking guy.
Wow, I didn't see that coming.
And I meant to bring up the stats of the last 4 games, but I don't think they have a power play goal.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe against the Penguins, I think they got one.
Even zone entry, it's. I don't know, man. They're struggling on that, but we're winning games. So
that's what I mean. Like their 5-on-5 production is ridiculously high this year because their power play is ranked 25th right now in the league at like a 15%.
And there's no way that it should be that with the players that we have.
Yeah, exactly. We still have 3 of the core 4, and then Nye's in front of the net.
You got Nyes, JT, Nylander, Matthews. Just the 4 of them on the ice. 4-on-4. Maybe that's it. Maybe we just take a player off.
Take more guys off. And like OEL, Riley, both having great years. Either one should be able to quarterback that. I don't get it.
You got to figure it out. You got to put a defenseman there. Say, we're going to do this long term. Figure it out, guys. Figure out how to play with each other. And then just do it.
Like, I wouldn't even put Mark Savard in charge of it. I would just be like, you 5 guys know how to play hockey very well.
Just play. Just move the puck around and try and move. The thing is, I was watching Bedard on his power play because he does a lot of the things that Matthews used to do. You'll see him cut high, come in, get hit, and he's so dynamic coming in that it really throws a lot of options for them. Why aren't we doing something like that with Nylander or Matthews? Just send them out high for a high rotation and have them come in downhill going so fast where they can make a move, shoot it, open up a passing lane like Bedard's been doing with Bertuzzi, who's literally holding it like a mini stick back door, being like, just hit my stick. Or me.
The old
Bedard's good enough to do it.
It's what McDavid does as well.
Yeah, like we're just not moving. If you watch the guys on the power play, they just stand there and pass it around and do small loops. And small loops don't do anything. We need speed. We need movement, like bigger movement. That's
like
what
switching spots and friggin'
and like quick passing plays where it's like tap back. And then that just like kind of throws the box off for a second because they get caught looking for a second. And then you can slide a guy in. And then so it's like tap back, tap, and then hit a guy in the slot because they've been watching the outside passes for a little bit. And then all of a sudden the other guy's just opened up a little bit in the slot and you just give it to him really quickly.
Wait, how many taps and how many backs, Jack?
You know, the old tap back.
Sorry for getting too technical for you guys out there.
Yeah, but imagine it.
But yeah, I agree. Like, quick passing, quick plays. You can't be lethargic on a power play and just like lazily pass it around. Like, they're not going to attack you.
The best thing in the world as a penalty killer is you get you're playing penalty kill. The person gets the puck and just is stick handling, standing still, looking for an option. And you're like, this is the best. Seconds are just going off. You're not even moving or attacking me. And that's what they do. Each player will get the puck and stick handle a little bit and then just pass it back. And then he'll get it and just stick handle. And they're obviously giving them the outside passing options as free lanes because that's just killing time.
Yeah. And so I was watching sometimes I'll just watch all the goals from the Ottawa series last year. Just when I'm bored at work.
You know, as one does.
Yeah. And they had a really good power play in that series. And one thing I noticed, and one thing that I'm pretty sure we talked about, was they were scoring all their goals on the power play 10 seconds or less into the power play. Because of the urgency they played with off the faceoff. After they won the faceoff, it'd be a quick play, shot on net, rebound, or the shot went in. Or something, a quick passing play.
That's interesting. Didn't know that.
Well, we talked about it.
Quick.
So some urgency on the power play, I think, would go wonders.
Yeah.
And then also work on your entries. Not hard. I feel like I can be Mark Savard.
We'll go tell him that on Saturday.
Sounds good. I like that. Yeah. Hold up a sign. I'll make a sign.
And we'll be really drunk and we'll just go up to him and be like, hey.
Mark, you're from Peterborough. We're from close to that.
Can we talk about the power play?
I think I coached against your kid once.
Yeah.
It would go well, I bet.
How could it not?
So we'll go back to the beginning of last week when they played the Blue Jackets. Leafs won 2-1 in OT. Probably shouldn't have won that game. They got smacked around, but Woll had a game, and he played so well, like 5 to 6 10 bell saves. And I think that was Cowan's amazing goal, amazing play where he had the pick. What a shot from the angle he was at.
Yeah. It's a great shift. If you look at that whole shift by him, he created a lot of that stuff and worked hard that shift.
Mm-hmm. So what is your take right now on Cowan on this team so far?
Cowan?
Yeah, Easton Cowan.
Like, are we keeping him or sending him down? Is that it? Or
No, like what do you think of him so far?
I'm very impressed. This is a very young first year in the NHL. For him to be doing this well is unbelievable. Because not everybody takes to the NHL that fast. You know, you even look at guys that were first overall draft picks like Lafreniere that were highly touted in his first year and things like that. Mind you, he was 18, but even in his like second, third year, I don't think he had an impact as much on the game as Cowan is having right now for the Leafs. And again, he's a late round, first round draft pick.
I want to say 23rd.
Yeah. So for him to be doing what he's doing and creating space and impacting the game the way he's been doing. Whew.
Why was he picked so late?
He was small, I think.
Well, it says he's 6 feet.
No, but he wasn't that year.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think he was quite small, and they got him before he grew.
He's following in, honestly, Marner's footsteps to a T right now.
Yeah, especially his junior. You look at his junior points; he beat Marner's record. So
yeah, and then what he played? Did he even play a game in the Marlies? Maybe 1 or 2. I don't know.
He played a couple. He didn't really do too much. I think he had like an assist, a couple assists or something like that. But it was only like 3 games that he played.
Mm-hmm. And then comes back up and makes an impact instantly. And
well, he shouldn't have even been sent down. Like that was just a logistical salary thing.
Yeah, because he would pass through waivers without or not didn't have waivers. I mean, yeah, I get that, but he comes back. He cements himself in the top 6. He looks great with JT and Willie. He has the passion. Like he scores that goal and he screams and he's friggin' selling hard. Like it's wonderful to see. He sets that pick. He hits people. I don't know what else you could ask for from this kid right now, other than he does make mistakes. Just a couple flubs with the puck, but like frig.
But he's the boys love having him. You can tell the boys really like him. Matthews tapping him on the head and talking to him on the bench and stuff like that. And you know what? It's these little moments like JT's relationship with Cal, all these things, and the passion there. These small things add up into big things that I think is, you know, kind of changed the momentum and maybe even the room. But I think Nolan said it. You said it like before. The road trip can do wonders.
Oh, yeah. And the vibes are becoming strong. Have you heard of their new game-winning song they started playing in the dressing room?
No.
Come On Eileen, it's called. I never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
But apparently, it's a song they're playing now after every win, and you can hear it in the locker room and loud and clear. The reporters have been talking about it.
Oh, that's the best. You get a good locker room song, everybody starts singing after a win. Great feeling.
We had ours. We had All Right by Darius Rucker, and it was a staple after every win.
And we don't speak no Americano?
Yeah.
And we just do our little dance moves, and then it would pause, and we'd all pretend the song's over, and then we go, beep, 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 and then we just go back again.
So like, the vibes seem great. Apparently, Robertson was chirping Hildeby after his big win in Pittsburgh, pretending like impersonating him. So the whole team's just got their vibes now, man.
Hey, we needed a road trip. We didn't have a road trip yet. We needed a good road trip.
Do you think they went out one of these nights?
Oh, yeah. I think they went out multiple nights. Build team bonding.
Do you think that's when they would have done their rookie party? Because usually it's the first road trip they do it.
Yeah, probably. And that's why Cowan's into it now.
He's the team now.
You're a man now.
And I do want to talk about Willie's goal in OT against Columbus. I don't know if you remember this one. So he gets the puck coming in. He tries to make a pass to Austin Matthews. It bounces back to him. and Austin Matthews opens up for the one-timer. Jet Greaves
Wide
has
open.
no idea what to do.
Wide open. Either option would have been a goal.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, I feel so bad for Greaves and net. He has no chance no matter what. Nobody's covering either guy. And he lazily shoots the puck. Like, if I sauced the puck myself, that's how hard it looked.
Yeah,
probably a lot harder. But just, like, he was just like, I'm done with this game, kind of like board shot into the net.
Yeah. And then with that, passes Austin Matthews and Matt Sundin for most OT goals.
Was that what that was? No wonder Matthews was so mad.
Matthews was so open and had a
He had a stick in the rafters, man.
and Nylander just wrists it, looks at him, the whole everybody goes, but he still could have got the pass off. Decides like, nah, I'm just gonna risk this in myself.
On the Leafs, how many players do you think are going to look off Austin Matthews in that situation?
One.
And he had the puck?
He had the puck. I don't think any other player would do that on the Leafs.
Gotta love it, man. You gotta love Willie Stout. Because again, not a great game.
What a character.
I don't know if it was Columbus. It was Columbus. When Craig Berube yelled at it, they got in a little fuck you match on the bench. After that, he gets that a crazy assist on the Easton Cowan goal. And then he gets the overtime winner.
Yeah.
And then people are like, oh, Berube's such a bad coach. He's like yelling at the star player of the team. And Willie's, again, has been on record saying, sometimes I need a coach to yell at me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not playing all right, and I need to get my head on straight.
Yeah. And he loves a good FU match because it gets him going. And he kind of goes, oh, FU, I'll prove you, and then goes out and does it.
That's what I'm saying. And there's proof. There's proof in this working. So why would Craig Berube stop doing this?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
And did you see the thing about the All or Nothing series documentary?
Yeah, they removed a scene.
That because Willie and Keith got into it.
Keith?
Yeah, it was when Keith was. This was back when it was the All or Nothing one before the.
Yeah, they said
it was just with the Leafs.
Nylander looked like he didn't care or whatever because he's just like saying things like, "Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go home and do that."
So we'll go on to the Washington game. Leafs lost 4-2 with an empty netter, so really only 3-2. But they, again, were outplayed, outchanced. Woll played amazing. They were up 2-0 at one point in the game. 2-1 going into the third. They can't hold a lead until these final two games where, like, I remember you saying last week when you're like, well, what if this game happened here, this game happened here, and the win happened at the end? Like, how bitter would you be about all this other stuff that happened?
Yeah.
So I'm like, good point, because like we're talking about this shitty loss after two massive wins.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, like they can't hold the lead, and like it's been a problem up till the last two games, and it's the most annoying thing ever because they were so good defensive last year.
Yeah, when I saw them went up 2-0, I'm like, I don't think they're gonna win this game. And it's funny that you mentioned that because there was a couple years ago, probably like 3-4 years ago, where I listened to Leafs radio every lunch.
Yeah. Is that the Overdrive? Is that
no? It was the Leafs lunch. It was on TSN, but it was with I forget her name. She runs the Amazon Prime. Now.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name.
Kristen. Anyway, she'd run it, and it was the funniest thing because after a Leafs loss, it would be burn the team to the ground, pitchforks and torches. Let's fire everybody. Let's trade the team, and then they would play that night and win. And the next day, it's like we're like going to the Stanley Cup. We got to wait for the playoffs, but like this year seems different. And it was just total 180 of the vibes and calls that came in.
Yeah. And
all it was just one win, and it would just fix everything and people's perception. Whereas like if there, God forbid, there was ever 3 days after a bad loss, for the whole 3 days, people are just like, oh, I hate this team. Like, things never change. And then if it was 3 days after win, all 3 days, we're the best team in the world.
Playing the parade. Playing the parade.
Kind of funny. But yeah, Washington, but it's good that they've taken steps, it seems, as a team since the Washington game, maybe they learned something in that game or something finally clicked.
Yeah.
And who knows? It's still somewhat early in the season, and the last 2 games look very promising.
Mm-hmm. And this next game is going to be a big measuring stick game against Carolina Hurricanes.
Mm-hmm.
They're top in the Metro right now. But for some reason, a Carolina Leafs game, the Carolina Toronto game, is always the goofiest games ever.
Wild.
Like, even the first one this year was stupid.
And sometimes they're just shootouts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like 5-4, 6-4. Next thing you know, a freaking goalie comes in. It's like, you never really know with these games. And usually they're like weird games in the fact that one team will be wearing green jerseys, like Carolina will wear their green jerseys,
The Hartford. Yeah.
And it's always, sometimes it's like an afternoon game at like 2 p.m. and you're at work watching a Carolina game against the Leafs, and you're like, it just feels always, it's just always weird when they play them.
Or sometimes the Zamboni driver comes in and wins the game.
Yeah, that's what I meant about goalies coming in. You never know.
So like that will be a big measuring stick game to see where they're at and if they can keep up what they've kept up in these last 2 games. Because Pittsburgh, yes, is I think in the playoffs in like a wild card spot, but I wouldn't really call them a playoff team.
And I wouldn't say they were put together and as well structured and organized as like a Colorado is right now.
Yeah, and like, or Florida being so injured, like you can't really say that was the best team you played.
No.
But Washington is a team, I think they're number 2 in the league in 5-on-5 offense. So I can see that's why they came back, but...
And you talk about a locker room that loves each other.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
And I think they're going to ride Ovechkin's last season. Yeah. I do think this is the last season.
Yeah. No, he's already said that.
Yeah, he did?
Yeah, he's already came out and said it.
So I think they're going to ride that. Just like they rode the score and chase last year.
Yeah.
So then we'll get to the Pittsburgh game. Some happy news where they trounced Pittsburgh 7-2. Handled them easily. The thing is, they were outshot still and like outchanced. It just seemed that they capitalized on every chance. Like everything was going right in the scoring department that game. Like every line could score for some reason.
Nobody expected that kind of game from them, I don't think, at that point.
No.
And it was nice to see because it was like, okay, the boys really came together for this one. People were blaming the Pittsburgh goalie, saying he didn't really have a great game, but oh well.
Again, if you look at the goals before he got pulled, there was a tip. There was a blind turnaround shot in the slot after a puck was shot from the points.
Yeah.
I can't remember the first two. Do you remember the first 2 goals?
No.
Well, it's going to be hard to talk about.
I know Matthews is a snipe, but I think that was after
that was against Jari.
Yeah. That was.
But yes. Shilov's got pulled after the 4. But yeah, I don't really fault him for any of those goals, really. Maybe Dakota Joshua's, which was the 4th one, on that turnaround shot. Maybe you should probably react, or maybe even be on your knees already, waiting for it.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, what's he supposed to do?
Yeah, I don't know.
That defense was terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're outshot and outchanced, but like I don't know if you count that as scoring effects in the end, because like you're up 6-1 or 6-2 at one point in the third. How much more do you want to keep pushing on to the game? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have Robertson's goal, which kind of a garbage goal, but like in garbage time, I mean. Crazy though that he steals it from, I think, Graves, who is not the greatest defenseman.
Is that who he stripped? I was trying to think.
Yeah, I want to say Adam Graves, but it is great. I think it was Graves.
Yeah, that he stripped there and just walked in on the ice.
Oh yeah, the first one was the OEL goal where he walked out in front after and nobody touched him. And then the other one was the Easton Cowan goal where Willie gave it back to him, and he friggin' had a wide open net.
Is that a goal?
That is my goal of the week.
Okay.
But actually, a tie for goal of the week, which are both Easton Cowan goals.
Is the bad angle goal?
Yeah, against Blue Jackets.
Yeah.
Or the other one, which is against Pittsburgh, where another JT wins a battle behind the net.
Mm-hmm.
Easton Cowan comes and picks it up. He passes to Willie, who's wide open in the slot, and everyone's going to think he's going to shoot. And he gives it back to Easton Cowan, who has a wide open net because everybody was waiting for Willie's shot. And I don't even think Cowan was ready for the puck either. He was like on his back heels. It was just barely put it into the net.
Yeah, and then you could also go like the other Easton Cowan goal to tie it up just for the situation and the angle that he was on.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can also put in Matthews juking Ovi and then putting
the hit
right on Nyes' stick and Nyes putting that home. That's a nice goal too.
Yeah, it is. So which one are you picking, Jack?
I'm going to go Cowan with the bad angle because it was Leon Draisaitl-esque.
Fair enough.
Do we have the new next Leon Draisaitl?
Don't put that evil on him, Jack.
We'll put it in the poll if you think that.
Don't put that evil on him. But what if he is? But what if he is?
We'll put it in the poll. We'll put it in a poll. If you think he's going to be the next Leon Draisaitl.
So if our two fans can vote on that poll.
Looks like the vote was 50-50. One said no, one said yes.
So we got to break this tie somehow, man.
Noel now a vote. Damn it, we both voted opposite. Still 50-50. We're going to need one more fan.
Might be a while.
The swing vote fan.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think I'm going to choose the other Easton Cowan goal. I loved it. I thought it showed how great that line is together. Plus, Willie just made that goalie look stupid by giving it back to Cowan. So
yeah,
made the whole team look dumb on their
Nobody thought Willie was going to pass.
Because he didn't pass the game before, or the game in Columbus to Austin Matthews.
He's long storytelling there. They'll watch my highlight clip and be like, "Oh, they looked off Matthews. He's not going to pass."
He does he just does what everybody like the opposite of what everybody thinks he's going to do.
He'd be a great comedian. He is good.
Back to fun facts. You want to hear another fun fact?
Yeah.
So the last 3 games, the Leafs have scored on their first shot in the last 3 games.
Ooh, that's fun.
In the Washington, Pittsburgh, and Florida game.
Be good if they were playing at home in the first period. Everyone would get pizza if they still do that.
I don't think they are doing it this year. But again, they didn't score first when we were there, so who knows? So they didn't let up in the last 2 games, which I liked. Like they kept forechecking in the Pittsburgh and the Florida game. They didn't lay back when they got the lead. And I loved to see that because the year before, they seemed to just sit back. And that friggin' made me so angry, even though last year they were winning, because it just made for boring hockey. But at least they were winning, so I don't know if a win's a win. But I just like how they're forechecking instead this year, and like still going after the goal.
Yeah, well, that's how you play in playoffs, right?
Oh yeah, true. It's just I don't know if sitting back is I don't ever thought that would be the right play, but that's the Brew-based system, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So now we can go to players of the week. Mine is OEL. He quietly had a 9-game point streak before the Florida game. He has 20 points in 20 games. Sorry, there's 20 points in 25 games. He's playing good on both sides of the puck. He looks good defensively. He has a little meanness to him. He can be dirty at times. And he has that grit. He has that play I love to see. And he's complimenting Riley so well right now, who also has 20 points in 25 games. And they look like a legit top pairing defense, first line defense pairing, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and him and Riley have played well together before. It's just they always wanted OEL somewhere else. But yeah, good for OEL. That guy's playing insane. And he is an offensive defenseman, and it's kind of really showing now that he has that capability. Last year was a weird year for all Leafs D until the playoffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, guy's playing out of his mind right now, and we need it because, Carlo's out.
And it's crazy how, like, they're both getting this amount of points without being on being on the second power play unit. Neither of them are on the first. None of these are power play points.
Yeah, and you look at it, too, in the fact that maybe we found something here. Maybe we don't need Carlo, and we trade him for another...
Apparently he is on the trading block.
Yeah, but, to sell him well, you'd have to come back and play well, and teams would have to know he's not injured still.
True. Who is your player of the week?
I'm giving it to Woll again.
Whoa.
Because, again, none of these games are wins without that guy in net. If we have, what was our old one? Our old Primo in net?
Oh,
right now, or Hildeby, I don't know if we're winning these games. So this guy is single-handedly winning us some of these games or keeping us in these games. Like that 2-1 Columbus, he stole that game.
He did steal that game.
That was a game just because of a goalie.
Yeah.
And they didn't play great in front of him. And we still got 2 points from that game, and that doesn't happen without Woll. But I also want to shout out Troy Stetcher. Guy's got 4 points in 3 games, and he's playing really. Him and McCabe are playing pretty well off each other.
Yeah, you have a waiver wire guy that you pick up who is playing in your top 40.
Love it.
And playing well.
Yeah.
That's what. Who would have thought he was the guy to turn the Leafs season around?
Not us.
And then he scored that goal. So I was listening to his in the Florida game, and I was listening to the interview afterwards. He was like, "Yeah, I was telling the guys I was going to score a goal this game, and it actually happened." And he's like, "But the problem is, I say that every game."
And that's awesome. That's so good.
Yeah, he seems happy. Like I don't know, he just seems like a good guy. I like him on his team. I like the way he plays.
Yeah, and who would have thought, like you said, claiming him from off waivers.
Yeah, from Edmonton. Finally, Edmonton's giving something to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so, I had something else, but I want to get to my conspiracy theory. I have that I think the Leafs were bad on purpose at the beginning of the year to drop all of our expectations because they watched the Blue Jays. They saw how the Blue Jays went. They were trashed at the beginning of the year, and then they started this run and just ramped it up, and everybody loved them, and like nobody was expecting this. So Leafs are going to be. So Leafs were crap, and nobody's going to expect them winning all these games now and being good. And the pressure's going to be off, and it's going to be like not going to have to worry and no expectations for the rest of the season. They're playing 5D chess.
And how about this too? They're like, let's pretend that we hate each other and have our goalie come out and say that we'll pretend there's all this turmoil in the locker. And then as the season goes on, we just have all this character development where all of a sudden we're all best friends. And then you're going to be like, oh, I love these guys and I love playing with them.
This is the underdog story I want to see.
This is our miracle.
If our media, or if the Toronto media, the Leafs media can manufacture whatever fucking story they can manufacture, I'm pretty sure in the locker room they can manufacture whatever they want to.
Yeah.
So that's just my conspiracy theory. Them dumping at the beginning, getting everybody's expectations low and hope low, and then they come back with the underdog story coming back in. Everybody loves those kind of stories.
Yeah. So maybe we'll have more conspiracy theories with Nolan as make it a segment.
Stop making everything a segment.
All we'll have
we don't need more segments.
There'll be no freestyle anymore. It's Nolan's prospect corner, Nolan's fun facts, Nolan's conspiracy theories. It's just like turns into just a Nolan segmented oriented podcast. I would love that. I'd just sit there and listen.
Yeah, well, that's basically what you do anyways.
Oh, I say yeah a lot. I agree with you. Yeah.
And it's very nice, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm your biggest fan.
Thanks, man. Well, Jack, do you have anything left?
No, we should finish it.
All right, I guess that's the podcast.
For those that are just listening, I have my Terry Fox t-shirt with the finish it.
It's a nice t-shirt.
Slogan from this year's Terry Fox run that Dad and I were in the commercial for.
Well, if you haven't shut it off by now after that, and you're still listening, thank you for listening, and I want you to play hard and have fun.
Why don't you switch over to YouTube and look up Finish It commercial, and then you can see my dad and I running past Terry.
And yeah, he was a hero. I will admit that. I don't know why I'm saying admit that. He was a hero. He's actually one of the greatest Canadian heroes we have.
Why are you saying? Why are you being weird right now, man? And toss a couple bucks towards cancer research.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Nolan, do you want to finish it?
I just did.
Oh, did you already say play hard, have fun?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, no way.
Have
really?
fun. Yeah.
Really? All right, play hard, have fun, everybody.
He's a hero.